Disney Vibes Podcast, talking insider tips, tricks, and pixie dust. For the most magical place on Earth, here's Andrew and Heather.
Hello there, I'm Andrew.
And I'm Heather.
And we are a husband-wife team. This is our introductory podcast. Very excited for our intro podcast to give you a little scoop about what we are, what we do, who we are, all things about us.
All the things. So we can assume that since you're here, you may be interested in Disney, whether it's possibly training or planning your first trip. Maybe it's a cruise. Maybe it's just going with your family to a theme park, Orlando, Universal or Disney, whatever it is. We are here to help you, give you tips on how to get there, what you could do, and just some tricks on how to manage this trip. Andrew and I are Disney enthusiasts. Would you say that?
That's a good word for it.
That's a good word for it. Our love for Disney started about 9 years ago when we took our eldest daughter to Disney World. And that's when the magic truly started. Andrew, what do I do every time I get to Disney?
Cry.
I cry.
Straight up cry.
But good tears, happy tears, because unless you go, it's just this feeling of happiness. Like you smile so much that your face hurts, and the smells and the sounds. Like it is truly amazing. And our friends have come to us because we've shared our love for Disney over the years. And our friends are like, you know what? We think we want to go to Disney. Andrew, what should we do when we go to Disney?
Yeah, so let's back up a little bit. Let's not put the cart before the horse. So we started this whole podcast and the ideals of doing a podcast to share our tips, tricks, knowledge about Disney. However, prior to that, we'll tell you a little bit about us. We've been married for 11 years now, 11 blissful years, as we would like to say. Okay? This is an enthusiastic project, a passion project for what, we are all about, what we love to do. We have 3 children, ages 4, 7, and 9 at this current time. We are both educators and located in the Hudson Valley, New York. So besides educating today's youth, we also like to kind of, expand our horizons with other opportunities, and Disney's just one of them. We are a Disney family. Our children love the Disney movies, and it's kind of been instilled in them because of our love for Disney. So just to give you a little background about who we are and a little bit about us before Heather starts crying and talking about Main Street at Walt Disney World, just to give you that little, synopsis of who we are. Heather's talking about our love for Disney and all things Disney and travel and this and so forth. It started off as a passion project. We're now going to continue to do this with tips and tricks. We have a ton of friends. We've helped others. And so that has kind of led us to where we are now with the Disney Vibes podcast. But we're also owners of Magical Destinations Travel, LLC. You can find us on the web at bookmdtravel.com. There's no cost for you to get a quote from us. There's no extra fees, and you get all of our vacation planning. And it's not just Disney, and we'll go into more details about all of the services we offer. But our company, Magical Destinations Travel LLC, if you like what you hear, you have some fun with us, that's the way to support the podcast. That's the way to support us to get all this content to you. So moving forward, just keep that in the back of your mind when you share these, these good vibes that we're sharing about Disney. We want to make sure that, you pay it forward and we help those out, those who are planning their next trip to the most magical place on earth, as the Mr. Voice guy said in the intro.
Exactly.
All right.
Okay.
A woman of very few words. She is usually not that quiet around here, let me tell you.
Hold on. So let's back up a little bit. We also need to point out that Andrew has been in the DJ world or the entertainment world or on the mic probably for over 15, 20 years now.
Yeah, I don't know if you could tell.
So little old me over here is not that well versed in the microphone, the headset, okay, talk now. So I hope you guys can learn along with me. So I tend to be more behind the scenes with our social media. So on Instagram, you can find us at Magical Destinations Travel Co. And it is also the same on Facebook. So I do more of the text and pretty images, and you do lots of the talking.
Yeah, but that's typically not the way it goes in our marriage, let's be honest. But I will say I am a Disney enthusiast, and as like Heather had said, you know, the love for Disney and all things Disney came because there really is no better feeling than seeing your child and their love for Mickey Mouse or walking down Main Street in all the feels, as Heather had mentioned previously. And now having 3 children of our own, you know, the experience just gets better and better each year, especially at these ages 4, 7, and 9. I think, you know, when we just were able to go to Walt Disney World just recently, our 4-year-old has a very good understanding of what Disney World is, what is in, you know, what do you do? Prior to that, not sure, because, you know, with the pandemic, we had not gone since he was the age of 2. So the memory may have been a little foggy there, but now, you know, he can almost go on all the rides, and he's into it. So there is no better feeling, you know, than going to Disney World and experiencing the Disney treatment, the white glove treatment, you know, as those would say.
100%. You know, it's funny because, you know, we travel often and we just always kind of come back to, well, it's not like Disney. And that's one of the things that I feel is so powerful per se, is that they do it right with their customer service, with their accommodations. A little side note, our daughter Sophia has a dietary need in which needs to be met. She has celiac disease. So therefore, she needs to eat on a gluten-free diet.
Right.
And Disney goes above and beyond to ensure that she is comfortable and that she is, you know, has a say in what she would like to eat. And that's actually one of the reasons why we decided to really go forward with, okay, you know what, let's go back to Disney, because Sophia felt comfortable and she can eat all of her favorite things there. Sophia was, 2.5 when she got diagnosed with celiac.
Right. I think that's a whole nother episode, because you could go on and on about all the accommodations. And you know, this is just our intro, letting you know a little bit about us, what our goal is, what our, you know, the vibe, what's Disney vibes, telling you about, like a soapbox moment, our, you know, our mission statement, for lack of a better term, of where we're going to go from here. So moving forward, our goals is to, you know, talk to you guys weekly, talk to everyone, give you tips, tricks, news, insiders, any special offers that are out and about. As well as, you know, ideas for planning a one-day park hopping experience at such and forth. Should you park hop? You know, we talk about Epcot Food and Wine. So all the news that comes out of Disney, there's a lot over the next 18 months, because starting October 1st, 2021, it is Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary celebration kickoff. So there's going to be a lot of information coming out. You can obviously reach us at all of our social networks. You know, that's, you know, Heather's the backbone of that, and she will tell you where to reach us on Instagram, Facebook, and obviously Twitter. But most importantly, again, our website, bookmdtravel.com. No obligation, free quote. Just let us know what you need. We're here and happy to help. So go ahead, Heather. Hit them with the socials.
Instagram is Magical Destinations Travel Co. Facebook is Magical Destinations Travel. And then when we go over to Twitter, it's Magical Dest Trav, because you can't fit all the characters there.
We'll be producing more podcasts. We'll get more information regarding Disney vibes, all the stuff, all the feels, like Heather would say, you know, all the intel for Disney, what you need to know, what kind of tips and tricks and insider info we can give you. And obviously, you can always support us and find us on the web. So till next time,
we will talk to you soon. Get those Disney vibes going.
Find Disney vibes for all your vacation needs on the web at bookmdtravel.com.